Hey guys, this is Laser Forgotten, and this is gonna be a pretty long, either a video or a long run of this game. I'm trying to decide which one. I'll probably make two 20-minute videos of this game right here to get excited about the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, which is already out, but I won't get my hands on it until Christmas. So yeah, first off, let me just say I'm sorry I haven't made a lot of videos. I'm going through sort of an identity crisis with video games. Like, if you check one video, I'll tell you, I'm loyal to Mortal Kombat. That's going to be my preferred game on this channel. But then, I get addicted to Battlefield. Now I'm back on Call of Duty at the same time. And, I'm trying to decide between Battlefield and Call of Duty. They're neck and neck. Now Oblivion stepped out at me, and I've always had Oblivion. It's been like a dark horse in my video game collection. But Skyrim looks so freaking epic that I wanted to get started. And I just wanted to tell you that the reason I haven't made Oblivion videos is because I haven't gotten to know Oblivion, and it's been confusing for me. But I think I got the game down. So, yeah, and one more thing I have to mention, what's been going on this past weekend as far as college football goes. And maybe I won't upload it at this time, but this is the weekend that Oklahoma State lost, Oklahoma lost again, and Oregon lost again. And they were all, not really upsets, but you wouldn't expect them to lose. Well, at least I wouldn't have expected them to lose. But I'm an Alabama fan, so this has been a very good weekend for me. We're back at number 2, baby. My name I got Blade, by the way. I don't know why. Just whenever I play an RPG, that's why I name my guy. I like that name for a RPG guy. Oops, skipped it. There we go. And let me start out by saying I love RPGs. And let me just make my guy first. I'm going to be an Imperial. Okay. The reason being is because there are more warriors in this game than anything. But in Skyrim, they're going to make good battle mages, which is what I am. If you don't know what that is, for me personally, I'm going to be primarily sword-based, but I'm also going to have a spell in one hand, and I'm going to be like a, I don't know if a paladin's like that or not, but half magic, half warrior type thing. So that's how it is. Let me just set this stuff right here. My hair is going to be military, because I find that to be just the most basic form of it. Eyes are brown, age, thinking about middle age. This is about how my Skyrim character is going to be. Because again, I'm going to be an Imperial in that game. I don't know. I'm trying to decide which. That didn't look bad. Complexion. That's okay. Face. Tone of... I'll do skin tone first, because I need him to be white, because I'm white. That's good enough. Then I don't really mess with many things when I create a character. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to go really in-depth with Skyrim, but for this, because this is kind of an older game, so that's been understood, but I like making my nose a bit flatter. I don't know why, but I'm pretty much done. There's really not much for me to do. Yes, I want to be an Imperial. And there's our guy. This is the guy that you'll be seeing me play as. And by the way, this is pretty much the guy I'm going to be using in Skyrim. Everything I do in this game... I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit more. Everything I do in this game is going to just be sort of like, shooting towards Skyrim. My fight style is going to be what I use in Skyrim. My character look is what I'm going to look like in Skyrim. I'm going to look something like that. Maybe I'll have a different hairstyle or something, but get used to that face, okay? Or at least that race and this playstyle. So, that's really all I need to say about that. I'm going to be Flare. Die. That's my primary thing. In Skyrim 2, probably. I'll have a sword out, maybe a very powerful sword, and I'll have a fire spell on the other, because fire is the most hardcore spell you have. Lightning's for scrubs, and ice is for a bunch of pansies. Fire is the way to go, because you can't avoid that pyromania. You know what I mean? I made another Def Leppard reference. Not another, that's my first one, but there will be more, because, like, if you know who Def Leppard is, then you'll know that they had an album called Pyromania that was really big. So every time I use this, I'm going to scream, I love rock and roll. And it's going to rock. Okay? Because that's, again, you may not get that whatsoever, but if you're a Def Leppard fan, you're going to go, oh. Yeah. But, if you don't get it and you really actually want to, send me a PM if you don't know what that is. That's a personal message. Or leave a comment saying I don't get it and I'll explain it to you in depth. But I'm not going to talk it out. So, yeah. Getting back to the, well, probably the title of the video. I do like RPGs a lot. I haven't played a lot of them, but the ones that I have played, I've really gotten into. And first off, I've been much more softcore. By the way, this isn't going to be a Let's Play. I'm not listening to what he says. Skyrim, it'll be like live playing. You know, I've done all this before, so I'm not really caring. This is more like a commentary with entertaining background than anything else. And this is simply just for you to look forward to future things on my channel, because I truly feel now that Mortal Kombat is gone for good as far as my channel goes. Also play it sometimes, and you'll still expect some videos, but I sincerely think that, I said this before Battlefield came out, but I truly think now that Mortal Kombat will no longer be my primary featured game. I believe it'll be cycled between Modern Warfare 3, Skyrim, and some dark horse game that I haven't met yet that will rise up in the ranks of my YouTube page. I don't know, there are several games I'm hoping to get for Christmas, and any of them could fare well, die. I want rock and roll. Okay. I'm gonna stop saying that, okay? I was kind of rambling on when I said that. Alright, now then, I got a steel short sword. Equip that to my guy right there, as you can see. And let's take off the wrist irons, because I'm kind of free now. Anything else I want to do? Do I want to wear that? Yeah, sure. I'm a crusader. By the way, I believe... Oh, oops, wrong button. Sorry, I believe that the gameplay... Yeah, as you can see, it's as easy as it can be. That's just for entertainment purposes. Usually, I would have it turned up, and that's complete and utter bullcrap. I never turn the difficulty up. Just because I don't like dying in this game, because it sets you back a save, and that wouldn't be a big deal, except for I never remember to save. So, I've died before, and I've literally been set back, like, an entire day, and that's just ticked me off, and I've put the game down for, like, weeks at a time, because it just ticks me off, because I never can remember. Anyway. I'm talking really fast and really quiet, I'm sorry, but, you know, that's what's up. And, time for the ratties to come and get me, because they're not letting me through that door. Let's go, rats. Oh, crap. Got him. And I'm going to collect some rat meat, because that'll actually benefit me when I go to sell them. Okay. Talking about how to bring up my journal and stuff. I have no idea what my journal is. I mean, I'm sure I've used it before, but I don't know what a journal is, so. You know, I don't know what they actually call it. I'll just go on and get everything, I guess. And this guy, this skeleton right here, if you're actually playing this live with me, it's got some good clothes and a shield, actually. And now I'm going to change my clothes, because I've just been waiting to get this. I'm naked, as you can see, I'm Tarzan. But the skeleton comes with rough leather boots, rough leather curries. Now he's my sackcloth pants, just because it looks okay with it, and a shield. Got some gold. And as you can see, we're looking good. Lockpick. Basically, all the way up, press X. And all the way up, press X. Open the lock. Got 10 gold in the sapphire, and that's it. Anyway, this is, again, much more a commentary than anything. So I'm not really going to talk much about the gameplay. But, I'm playing it live, by the way, so if I get distracted, I'm sorry. But when my camera works, I could, but it'd be extremely hard for me to do a actual voiceover commentary, where I'd be much more on task. So I apologize. And the way I am, my voice kind of like goes off on stuff, and that sucks. But what can you do? I think it's funny that this guy's flesh will give me 10 gold in a store. Well, you know, I'm not from the land of Cyrodiil, so I can't judge him. Anyway, I'm much more from the softcore RPG family. I'd say my primary role-playing game that I've ever played would be Fable, the Fable series. I've played all 3 of the main games. They're making some crap game now, but I don't own a 360, so don't ask. I'll explain. The time this game came out, which was like 2005, me and my older cousin, he's older than me by 2 years, which I'll get to in a minute, but we used to meet at my grandparents' house all the time. I'm talking, when I say all the time, I mean like every single weekend we just meet there. It wouldn't be, are me and my cousin gonna meet up today and hang out. It was, what are me and my cousin gonna do this weekend when we meet up and hang out? If that makes any sense at all. It was a default thing, and for about several years of my life, that's how it was. You know. And I had school friends and everything, but I didn't never really go over to their house. You know, I had friends at school, and then for friends outside of school, it was him. And the reason I say he's older than me by 2 years, then that makes a really good advantage for me, is due to the fact that he's older. He's young enough to be into the same stuff that I'm in. I'm going third person just for the heck of it, but he's old enough to be into more advanced things. So a lot of stuff I got into was thanks to him, and I'm sure vice versa. You know, I probably discovered something awesome that he got into as well. But the reason that's an advantage is because if you think about it, he can be into more advanced stuff, you know, that I wouldn't have ever found as far as like gaming or TV goes or anything like that. But he's also young enough to like the stuff that I like, and you know, the stuff he likes, I'm old enough to like. It's hard to explain, but it works to where, you know, we like stuff that it's hard for me to explain really. You know, he'd introduced me a lot of cool stuff that a kid my age normally wouldn't have gotten into, like Fable. Or just me in general, I wouldn't have gotten into Fable if not for him, because he bought it for 360, and I played it, I loved it. You know, I probably packed a good 30 hours or so into that game on his 360. I don't know if it was exactly 30, maybe it was a lot more, maybe it was a lot less, I'm not sure, but anyway, I beat the game several times, story-wise. I had like tons of different characters. You know, this one will be, I love that. This one will be good, this one will be evil, and stuff like that. The thing about Fable was, especially compared to this game, Fable is very linear. You know, it told you where to go. You know, you pretty much, it was kind of self-explanatory what to do. It was just how you do it that really made it the role-playing aspect. I guess it's the same way with this game as far as story goes, but you know, Fable, there are some places you can't even go until you advance in the story. But in this game, once you get past this part up ahead, which we will either do in this video or about halfway through the next, you're on your own. And so I'm almost out of this place right here. This is pretty much a tutorial, by the way, if you didn't notice. Ooh. Bye-bye. Where's that? There's a wizard guy. There he is. Spell snipe. I love that. You just drop them. Missed. Got him. And I'm going to be over encumbered, I'd imagine, by the end of this, but again, what are you going to do? Feel me? That thing is great, by the way. That rod. If you're going to be a mage, rods are the way to, or it's a staff. Staffs are the way to go. But I'm not, again, I'm a battle mage, meaning I'll do this. Wait, let me stand up. Third person is horrible in this game, but I'll do this, or I'll do this. You see what I'm saying? I think that's a huge advantage, but I'll talk about that in Skyrim. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to best get my point across as far as me and my cousin, because he was into a lot of things that boys his age were into. I sound stupid. The guys his age were into, but so God, I can't really explain it. We were able to. We introduced each other to a lot of different stuff because he was old enough to like stuff that people his age liked that someone like me wouldn't have normally discovered. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. But at the same time, you know, he was old enough to like stuff that people my age would like, or young enough, I guess you'd say, because we didn't differ by that many years. And they want to attack me, but the king's going to save me. So yeah, he got Fable, which was rated M, and I probably wouldn't have been allowed to get a rated M game at that time. But you know, it wasn't that bad a game, so I played it. And, oh yeah, well, I'm going to, since Imperials I have a warrior advantage, I'm going to be the mage, just to help me out. What about me? Okay. I don't really care. This guy's about to die anyway. Oops, spoiler alert. I know you guys are probably thinking, we don't care about you and your cousin. We don't care about your personal life. Well, I know you don't. And I know I'm kind of wasting my time rambling about it. But the fact of the matter is, I want to talk about this because this is more about how I got into Elder Scrolls. And again, I like to talk about things in great depth a whole lot. Die, sucker. And this is just me going in depth. I think I'll be around here in a minute, if I'm not mistaken. What's that? The Sanctum. Oh shoot, I'm lost. Ooh, snap. Mr. King. Mr. King, I need help. Alright, there they are. Those mean men are after me. Okay, now let me see. My goodness. They'll kill him off eventually. Let me just kill myself. Oh, snap. Assassin. Okay, got him. Anyway, I know you don't care about my personal life, but I'm trying to explain to you how I got into RPGs. This is mostly, again, just a commentary video. This is like, you know, a little bit of, like a therapy session with me, or quality time with Laser Forgotten, you know, something like that. And it's just me kind of just giving you my life story. You're being empowered by me. I don't know, weird word choice, but it's true. Open the door to the Sanctum. And, anyway, you're being empowered by me, and I'm getting lost in the friggin' gameplay. And by being empowered, where's the king at? I'm in the right place, because this won't open. I'll be here in a minute. Alright, there they are. Hey, come on, slowpokes. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Getting back on the topic I was on for 5 minutes ago, I kind of got caught up in the gameplay. My cousin got Fable 2 for Xbox 360, and it was a really good game, I would say. I loved it, and I've always liked, and this is probably the biggest thing about RPGs for me, I've always liked the creation aspect in video games. Like, again, you know, up until I was about 12 or 13, he was the only person I ever played video games with, because, you know, actually, most friends I had in my school, we didn't have any video games in common or anything. You know, we mostly just hung out, you know, and played on the playground and stuff, you know, crap like that. Up until, again, I was about 12 years old, he was the only person, you know, friend I had that actually played video games. All the others just like, you know, TV shows or something that I liked. Yeah, but me and my cousin had video games in common, and it was awesome, because we had a blast together. But, if you ask him, which I know you never will, because you don't know him, Emperor's got to talk to me now, or King, he's about to die. And if you ask him, he'll probably tell you, bye. Yes. No! Murderer! Who is that? Is that the Emperor? No. Okay, alright, hold on, this is the part where I get to choose my attributes. I believe this part is not in Skyrim, but I'll show you what I'm going to be anyway. Battle Mage, his specialization is magic. That would be good, except for I'm going to make a custom class, because my major thing is combat, not magic. And anyway, strength. Strength's going to be one that affects fatigue and damage. It's strength and willpower, I believe. Magicka, how much fatigue. Yeah, this is it. I choose 7 major skills. First up will be Blade, because it allows me to attack more effectively. block, because I want to reduce damage. Not blunt. Destruction, here's the difference in magic. I'll explain that later in Skyrim, I'm sorry. Light armor, heavy armor, because it doesn't really matter to me. Restoration, and that may be it. Wait, let me count. I know, I think I have one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, got one more. Athletics, of course, because athletics is so easy to level up. And that's my guy right there. Looks pretty cool, huh? I know he does. Oops. Yes. Okay, anyway. After, and I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic, but I'm sure this gameplay is entertaining anyway, you know, even if you don't know what's going on. After getting back again on the main topic, after getting Fable 2, actually, how much time have I wasted? Let me see if I can, only 11 minutes. That's probably a new run-through record. Usually, even when I'm just, you know, taking it really slow. We're gonna be outside today, but even when I take it kind of fast, I don't want to say, okay, I'm gonna be faster. It takes me about 15 or 20 at least. I never thought 11 minutes was possible, but I'm blowing right through them. I'm just running. It took me about 35 or 40 minutes to get to this part, actually, on my first playthrough of the game, but shoot. I want my flare, please. Oh, snap. Scary. Bye. Okay, rat meat. All this stuff's gonna be sold, by the way, for a good profit. And there's no one, of course, in here. I mean, nothing in there. It's this door that's got the exit. And, you know, all I gotta do now is climb out. Oop, I'm a rat. I'm a rat. I'm a clever, clever rat. I feel so stupid. Okay, anyway. After I liked Fable 2 so much, I taught my mom, because it was rated M. My mom was actually real strict about this stuff a couple years back now. I taught my mom to let me get Fable The Lost Chapters for the PC, because at that time, the only gaming system I had was a Nintendo Wii. And she let me. I'm finished. And I love that game to death. And actually, that is, I forget what number it is, but it's on my top 25 games. It's a special. That's a special I made a few months back now. It's on there pretty higher up too. It's not at the bottom or anything. And I liked it even more than Fable 2. Fable 2 was pretty much a big advancement to the first Fable, but the first Fable just had the replay value for me. I don't know. It was just more fun for me to play overall. And when I first got the PS3, Oblivion was one of the first games I wanted, because I remember Googling. I was a big fan of versus stuff, and I still kind of am. I'll type in something interesting, you know, like, you know, gosh, I can't think of anything right now. Bleach versus Naruto. I'm not huge on anime or anything. That's just the first thing that popped to mind. I'm sorry. Oh snap, boy! You went flying. What you trying to do? You getting spell sniped. Duh! Oh shoot. He's dead. Okay, I want to pick up all of his stuff. And then I want to grab... But what do I want to grab here? I know I want to end this part in the arena. Which, you'll find out what that is in just a minute. Look at that, look at that, look at that body. Look at that form. Ooh. Got an iron warhammer. Let's see how much that does. That's a two-handed weapon, though. Yeah, it is. And it's blunt. It does 3 damage, and that's really good, actually, but... How much does mine do? 3? Mine does 3, too, so forget it. Okay. This is the open world of Oblivion now, and I'm out of the sewers. I could go to my target and, you know, keep doing the story, which I've yet to do, actually, but... you know, you're basically free to roam around and do whatever you want, and... I'm going to warp to, so I can, there it is, the Imperial City Arena, which is right, I'm going to the Market District first, actually. Okay, And I can make videos longer than 15 minutes, so don't panic. It's like, oh, okay. And, yeah, I like Fable The Lost Chapters even more than Fable 2. And that brought me to get this game for Christmas. This is actually the most recent Christmas. It's been about 11 months now. And I didn't dislike this game, and I would have told you from the start this is one of the best games I got. But I just didn't play it. Of course, that was around the time Call of Duty really made a huge difference in my life. Call of Duty is what really got me into the shooting genre. You know, that's something that Battlefield won't ever have on it. I don't know if Battlefield 3 is going to be better than Modern Warfare 3. And that's a completely different topic. I'm sorry, I don't know why I got into that. But anyway, I knew it was good, but it was hard to get into because I had this huge world. I'm trying to decide the best place. I don't think it matters. I'll just go in this one down here. No, I'll go this one. Anyway, I had this huge world to explore. You know, about 5 times bigger than Fable 2. Maybe I'm a bit over-exaggerating, but still it's much larger than Fable 2. But at least in Fable 2, while it was more linear, and a lot of hardcore RPG fans may not appreciate that. Let me see, sell that. Yes. The fact of the matter is, I'm just selling everything to them. No, not the lockpicks. Sapphire. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, it was a lot. I didn't really want to spend time to look around. And, another thing, I didn't know where to go or what to do. And it really, can I buy this? Yeah. I'll buy an iron longsword. It's stronger at 4 other than 3. Anyway, I much preferred Fable's way of telling stories and stuff like that. And not really the fact of telling stories. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit mixed up. I knew it was a great game, but I didn't know where to start, if that makes sense. You know, explore the land. Where do I go? Well, I discovered something. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks ago now, but with Skyrim coming out, it looks amazing. I said I'm gonna try Oblivion again. I tried Oblivion. I was very patient, and it worked out greatly in my favor. Just to let you know. And I'm gonna show you now where I went. I talked a good friend of mine. He's actually pretty hardcore into the Elder Scrolls series. I asked him where to go. This is one place, and he actually told me this several months back now. But it was only just recently I decided to actually do it. He actually told me the guilds firstly, which I didn't even know guilds existed, and without him, I'd probably still be wandering aimlessly. But we'll do the guilds later, maybe. Of course, the guilds will probably be for Skyrim. This is for my playthrough right here, the arena. Now, I'd say most, if not all, of the remainder of my Oblivion playthrough will be the arena. I would try and unlock it, but I won't. Okay. And, so yeah, I knew it was going to be I knew this was a great game, and I knew I'd have all kinds of fun with it. But it was too much. You know, it kind of overwhelmed me. But, you know what? I started getting into it, wanted to be combatant. Yes, sir. Heavy raiment. Gotta change. Yeah, when you join the arena, you get a new, fresh pair of clothes. Where's it at? Not up there, it's up here. Here it is. Oh, it's so pretty. Spartacus. I'm over encumbered. Crap. Drop. Drop. 2. Drop. Drop. Dropping rough leather stuff. Drop my original clothes, yeah. I should be over encumbered. I just got too many stuff. I should have gone to sell them. I'm dropping pretty much everything that's not a 3. Which you probably don't know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then I'm sorry. This is not a Let's Play. I'm not going to sit here and explain everything to you. And now, I'm going to go on and get ready for a match and kick some butt. Basically, when you're ready for a match, you go. I'm just going to do third person now. Huh. I am Spartacus. Huh. Huh. Third person's not good in this game, but first person's much better. Anyway, I went from being 2 months ago semi-okay excited about Skyrim to, you know, I don't know which one would be better, Skyrim or Modern Warfare 3, you know, come Christmas time. Don't get me wrong, Call of Duty has done something that Battlefield has not accomplished. Not even with Battlefield 3, which again is a topic for another video, but it's got me addicted. Battlefield, while it's obviously a better game series, it doesn't catch me like Call of Duty does. I hate it, you know, I truly do, but, and this is my first match. I'll just do third person to be more entertaining. Got him. You can't take their stuff, which is not a big deal, but I'm going to run down. Booyah. But this game has truly captivated me. It's not quite addicted me yet, but that's mostly due to the fact that I'm trying to take it really light on this game because, again, Skyrim's out and it will be in my possession soon and if I'm going to go all out on Skyrim, I'd much rather do it when I hadn't just gone all out on its prequel game, or, you know, the last game of the series. So, that's what I'll do. I'm ready for another match. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of taking things slow in Oblivion right now. I wish I hadn't. I wish I had gotten into this game back in, you know, January or even December of last year, but oh well. Skyrim's definitely going to help me with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this part. And again, this is not supposed to be a Let's Play. This isn't supposed to be the most entertaining video on the planet. I'm just, you know, giving y'all a bit of info on what's going on. And, so yeah, I'm ready for my next match, but I'm going to save here under a new save file. Mainly because I want to go now and do something else. But, part 2 will be uploaded with this, but I'm not making it directly right now. Hope you enjoy my little backstory of how I got into Oblivion, though it dragged out like crazy. And, I don't know what I'll talk about for part 2, maybe gameplay. But, yeah, this has been Laser Forgotten. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later.